Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Okay. Now, this is. Ooh. Sorry, I don't know what episode this is. Bad Jesse. Bad Jesse. Alright, well, this is where we're at today, Monday the 23rd. In our last episode, we bought our first two stocks. So, let's check on. So we bought our last two stocks, and now we have a portfolio, right? So let's check on. Here's my starter page, and this is the watch list, right? You can look at the watch list. What's going on? Okay, so when a lot of the stocks are down. Some are up on our watch list, I'm saying. All right. Nothing major. Well, I guess 14%. Let's see, does it? Okay, so the change, it's not even a penny. Almost a penny change on Mullen. I guess it's something 30 cents a penny's 14 pennies, not 14% up. But this is the total gain from the beginning of the watch list. Remember, these numbers here have to do with when I put them on the watch list. Okay, so let's go to portfolio. All right, so this is what I guess, and it's a remember, this is a microcosm, right, of the real world. Just put some zeros behind these numbers and let that, sink in. So I made, the account had $200 in it. Now it has 235 cents. That's right. So this went up. That's it. That's all you need to know. The count's green. So can you imagine if you have some people probably have portfolios maybe with thousands and thousands of stocks. Imagine that. And they probably get all bugged out, right, with green and red and charts and graphs. All right, so we're in the green, 35 cents. All right, well, that's I picked two winners. Of course, they can both go bankrupt, and that could be zero. But this is what I want to start off with for the day. Now, cash wise though, it's 195.24. So I guess that has to do with the original purchases. So this is what's in the total of the portfolio, which of course $195 of this is cash. And I spent $475 for something, and they made a little bit of money. Okay. The other thing that I watch is the stock screen. I X'd out of anyway, I know I was at 50 cents. So this is where I watch my stocks and where I look for them, right? So I would have to any exchange. Yeah, I do any exchange. I think I'm doing, it doesn't matter. You can do any, because I go from lowest to highest, so it doesn't really matter. But I only do USA, I believe, and I have to look into this. I mean, if anyone's interested, just leave a comment below. I believe What's the highest stock? The highest USA stock? First Citizen. It's a bank. Their stock is $802. It's crazy. I know there's stock that's higher than that. Maybe they're on a different chart. Market cap. So I find all this interesting. Let's see. Oh, there goes BlackRock, right? Those are guys buying asset managers. So they also buy a lot of real estate. They're 737. How much were they at one time? All right, let's go to that's daily. Monthly. Okay. So right now they're at 737, right? During the everybody they were at $1,000 almost in 2021. But look, if you'd have got them in, I guess that goes for everything, right? You can't time the market. You have to have time in the market. But they were at $150 at one time. You're talking about 12 years ago. 12 years. If you would have sold now, 150 to, that would be at 750. That would be 5x. Right, 4x is 600. You know, there's not many investments that are going to get you 5x in 12 years. I mean, real estate, they say, goes up 5% a year, 6%. So that would be 60. In 12 years, that would be 72%. You have to wait 20 years to get 100% return on your investment. This is 500% in 12 years. I mean, in most stock, that's the case. Now, this, I don't really want to get too much into. I mean, there's plenty of people who talk about finances, and I mean, this is just information that's right in front of you, right? The problem is if there's a crash, or obviously everything's going down, right? So if we look toward, if this continues and it comes, so you have to really sell when it's high. How about if BlackRock is at 300 next year? Well, then at 150 you just doubled, and that's probably pretty normal. So, right, because it looks like it's going to come back down over here, right? It went up too high, and let's say it comes down not all the way to the bottom. Even if it comes down back down, it's probably going to come down to 400. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, with looking at how the economy's going, I'm saying, just wouldn't surprise me. Or 300. So now you're talking about from 150 to 300 in 14 years. So that's pretty accurate. You know, you pay your long-term capital gains on 100% increase. Now that turns it into whatever that is, 75%, 60%, 80%. And then that turns into a 5% gain, which is just like real estate and other assets. A little bit better than interest, which interest is only supposed to be around 2%. I mean, so it's better than having your money in the bank. So, but if you sell when it's high, like to me, and again, that's right. Anybody who sold here, if it comes back, I mean, so that's what you have to know. You have to understand how markets go up and down. This is probably I think this is a good. Now, you have to really know about a company, right? Because if they're an asset manager, if things are going down, right? So their stock might go down, but it might not go down, because if everything else goes down and then they buy, so now they're buying stuff cheap, which is good for the company. So even though their stock went down, they should be able to level that off with buying other cheap assets. That should make up for their assets going down, because then now they're buying stuff cheaper. So anyway, that's how I think about it. So the point of this channel really is to talk about E-Trade, the platform. And so far, we opened up an account, transferred money, made two purchases, and now you can see them in your portfolio. I use FinViz to look at the chart, the stocks that I'm going to put on my watch list. And then I could either take them on or off as well. I'm gonna keep adding, because I'm only up to 36 cents. I think on FinViz I'm up to the 40-cent stocks, and I'm probably gonna take it up to $1. So like I said, I'm not gonna invest too much money. I'm just interested in learning about the process, and then maybe if I do see something that I really like, maybe I will add a little bit extra money into the account to buy something I'm interested in. But I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you. What I really want to do is learn about all of these different functions, and I think that somebody who is watching this channel, that's what they want to know about also, are the functions. So for example, go to the watch list, pick a loser. Oh, I thought I bought Mullen. Is Mullen one of mine? Which one did I buy? I did buy Mullen. It's interesting, it says it's up here, but here it says it's down 15% from when okay, so you see how that works? So it's down 15% from when I put it on my watch list, but I didn't buy when I put it on my watch list. I bought after it went down, and since it went down, it went up a little. So that's I mean, if this stuff's not confusing to you, and your brain processes this type of analytical information very easily, let me tell you, I guess that plus a little common sense, plus a little know-how, you could probably do very well in the stock market. For me, this is very tricky. It's kind of confusing, and that's why I'm going to put a little bit of time into it on a regular basis, whatever that is. Today's Monday, and I thought it would be a nice start to the week to look at the portfolio since the day that, since the last time that we were here and that we purchased those stock. Remember, the market's supposed to go down this year. So to me, at some point this year, and maybe the beginning of next year, from what I've been hearing, you want to buy the bottom, right? So that's what we're looking at, and this will give us a little bit of an idea about what's going on. Looking at from the beginning of the year, how stock market prices are going, and looking at this, it's almost like a virtual portfolio, right? Because it's only a few bucks, so it's real, but it's not, it's negligible. All right. Have a great week. If you made it this far, God bless you. Click like and subscribe. Let's get some subscribers into this account if we can. All right. Take care.